Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today's lesson is about phrasal verbs with the verb go. So first of all, the verb go is a very common verb in English, and it is an irregular verb. So the form is I go, you go, he, she or it goes, es, we go, you go, and they go. And the past form, past simple, this is where it is irregular. So the past form is went. For example, yesterday I went to school. And the past participle is gone. So for example, in the present perfect tense, we would say, I have gone to school. And so the common meaning of the verb go is to travel or to move to another place. So another example is Jane is going to the airport. So this is the meaning of go as a simple, normal main verb. But in this lesson, you will learn 6 phrasal verbs with go. So here is the list. You will learn go with, go off, go over, go on, go out, and go by. So these are all phrasal verbs with the verb go. And the meaning of these 6 phrasal verbs, the meaning is very, very different to the normal meaning of go by itself. So let's start with go with. So we often use go with to describe clothes, colours, tastes, and appearances. And the meaning is to match or to look good together. Or if it's food, the meaning is to taste good together. So we use go with when 2 things combine well together. So there is a good combination of 2 things. Example. So here is a man wearing a nice suit, jacket, tie. So we can say the tie goes with the jacket. The tie goes with the jacket. So it means that the tie and the jacket look good together. They combine well together. It's a good combination because of the colours, contrasting and the same colour. The tie also contrasts well with the shirt. So we say the tie goes with the jacket. And we often add the adverb well. So we can say the tie goes well with the jacket. Okay? Another example. Jane's lipstick goes well with her dress. So Jane's lipstick goes well with her dress. It looks good together. It matches. Okay? So there's a good combination. And here is an example with food and drink. The wine went well with the cheese. The wine went well with the cheese. So here we're not talking about appearance. We're not talking about looking good. Because this is a food and drink. This is now taste. So they taste good together. And notice this is the past tense. So we're talking about perhaps a meal from yesterday. The wine went well with the cheese. Go off. So this is another phrasal verb with go. This has several meanings. The first meaning is to explode. Example, a bomb has gone off in the city centre. A bomb has gone off in the city centre. So this means a bomb has exploded in the city centre. A second meaning, another different meaning of go off, is when something makes a loud noise or when something rings loudly. And we often use this to describe the sound of an alarm. So example, the alarm clock is going off. The alarm clock is going off. So it means the alarm clock is making a loud noise. It's ringing loudly. And this is a very good one. This is a very good common excuse when you are late in the morning. So if you're late in the morning for school or for work, you can say, I'm sorry I'm late. My alarm clock didn't go off this morning. It didn't go off this morning. So this is the negative past tense of go off. Didn't go off. Didn't ring. So I didn't wake up. And finally, the third meaning of go off is for food or drink. So if food or drink goes off, it means that it is no longer good to eat or drink. So it is bad. Example, the milk has gone off. Don't drink it. The milk has gone off. Don't drink it. So this is the present perfect tense. So gone is the past participle of go. The milk has gone off. So this means that the milk is no longer good to drink. The milk is now bad, in fact. It is too old. It is perhaps a week old. So we use this for lots of things like milk, bread, fruit, vegetables. Okay? Go over. To examine or look at something in a careful or detailed way. Example, they are going over the accounts. They are going over the accounts. So it means that they are looking at the accounts in a detailed way. They are looking at them carefully. So we often use this go over when we are looking at documents or we're looking at letters or or documents very carefully. We often use this in the classroom. Example, the teacher says, let's go over the answers to the exercise. Let's go over the answers to the exercise. So you'll often hear a teacher using go over. And also a student. A student says, I went over my essay and checked it for spelling mistakes. And here, of course, we are using the past simple tense. It's irregular. I went over my essay and checked it for spelling mistakes. Okay? So this means that I examined and looked at my essay very carefully and I checked it for spelling mistakes. Go on. This simply means to happen or to occur. There is a lot of noise in the classroom. what is going on? What is going on? So this question, we're asking, what is happening? This is the same meaning as what is happening. What is going on? What's going on over there? Jane asks, how was your job interview? And Sarah replies, oh gosh, it was terrible. And Jane says, why? What went on? What went on? So this means what happened. And again, this is in the past tense. Okay? And we can tell this because Jane says, how was your job interview? So we know it's in the past. So what went on? It's the past simple form of go on. What happened? Go out. So this means to leave a room or building, often for a social event. So it means to not stay at home. For example, if you do not want to stay at home in the evening, it is because you want to go out. Mark asks, what would you like to do tonight? Jane replies, let's go out for a meal. John enjoys going out at the weekend. Jane says, what did you and David do last night? And Sarah replies, we went out for a drink. And here we have used the past simple tense because we are talking about the past, last night. Go by. So we have two meanings for this. The first meaning is to pass when we're talking about time. So the context is time, and it means when time passes. Where is she? 5 hours have gone by since she called. I'm sad the holiday is finished. Time goes by too quickly. And it can also mean to pass when something physically passes. So an object or a thing. Example. A bus is going by. A bus is going by. So this means that a bus is passing. I go by my parents' house every morning. I go by my parents' house every morning. So we are talking about every morning. So this is a regular action. So that is why we have used the present simple. I go. Okay? So it's I go by my parents' house. So this means I pass my parents' house every morning. Okay? And here we are using the present continuous because it's describing an action that is happening right now. Okay? It's not a habit, it's happening once, now. Going by. Okay? So there we are. That's the end. And here are some other videos which you might be interested in.